The long-awaited rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn is set to electrify the boxing world once again, and the undercard has now been confirmed with a lineup that's as stacked as the main event itself. Matchroom and Queensberry Promotions have joined forces to deliver an explosive night of action on November 15 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with top British talents ready to make statements on one of the biggest stages of the year. Among the standout bouts on the card, Jack Catterall will take on Eko Essuman in a welterweight clash that promises skill, heart, and high stakes. Catterall, known for his technical precision and composure in the ring, makes his second appearance at welterweight after a decisive victory over Harlem Eubank in July. The Chorley man, who recently teamed up with respected trainer Bozy Ennis, father of IBF champion Jaron Boots Ennis, is looking to reinvent himself at 147 pounds and prove he belongs among the division's elite. For Essuman, this fight is an opportunity to solidify his comeback and prove that his recent run of form is no fluke. The Nottingham-based fighter, nicknamed The Engine, has been running hot after stopping Josh Taylor in a stunning upset earlier this year in Glasgow. That victory catapulted him back into contention, and a win over Catterall would send shockwaves through the British boxing scene once again. In the super welterweight division, Sam Gilley and Ishmael Davis will battle for the vacant British title. Gilley, the Magic Man, was left frustrated after a surprising draw against Gideon Onyonani earlier this year, a result that halted his 7-fight win streak. With the British crown up for grabs, Gilley knows redemption lies within reach, but Davis stands firmly in his path. Davis, meanwhile, enters the bout under pressure after suffering 3 consecutive losses, though the circumstances surrounding them show he's far from finished. Having taken tough fights on short notice and facing top opposition like Josh Kelly and Serhii Bohachuk, Davis has gained invaluable experience against world-level competition. He was unlucky in his recent controversial defeat to Quivan Agyarko, but the quick turnaround against Gilley could provide the spark he needs to reignite his career. Another highlight comes in the form of Adam Azim, one of Britain's brightest young stars, returning to action against Russia's Zor Abdullayev in a super lightweight showdown. Azim recently re-signed with BOXXER after Sky Sports' lucrative deal with the promoter expired, marking the beginning of a new chapter for the 23-year-old prodigy. Known for his blistering speed and explosive power, Azim has been making waves since his stoppage win over Sergey Lipinets in February, and this fight will serve as his statement debut under the renewed partnership. Abdullayev, a seasoned contender, steps up in weight after a valiant but unsuccessful bid for the interim lightweight title against Raymond Muratalla in May. With only 2 career losses, the first coming against Devin Haney back in 2019, Abdullayev brings experience, precision, and toughness to the ring. His move to 140 pounds may give him new life, but facing Azim in front of a raucous British crowd will be a daunting challenge. In heavyweight action, Richard Riakporhe returns to the spotlight against the undefeated Tommy Welch. Riakporhe, who fell short in his world title bid against Chris Billam-Smith last year, is now fully committed to the heavyweight division. His comeback win over Kevin Nicholas Espindola showcased renewed power and determination, and he's eager to make a big statement against an unbeaten prospect. Tommy Welch, son of former British heavyweight champion Scott Welch, is a fighter on the rise with a perfect record but limited experience at the elite level. Taking on Riakporhe represents a massive leap in competition, and the question will be whether Welch's youthful hunger can overcome Riakporhe's experience and raw strength. For Welch, this is a defining moment, a chance to announce himself to the world. Rounding out the card is flyweight prospect Mikey Talon, who faces Fezan Shahid in a battle of emerging talents. Talon, trained by Joe Gallagher, has been quietly building momentum with his disciplined boxing style and sharp fundamentals. Shahid, though less heralded, brings grit and determination that could make this an unexpectedly competitive affair. The Eubank Jr. vs. Benn rivalry has always carried generational weight, but the strength of this undercard ensures that the night will be far more than just a 2-man show. From veterans chasing redemption to rising stars forging their path, every matchup on the bill carries intrigue and potential drama. As the countdown to November 15 continues, anticipation grows not only for the headline grudge match but for a night that could shape the future of British boxing. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium will become the epicenter of emotion, pride, and ambition, a stage where careers can be rewritten, reputations restored, and new stars born. The final lineup stands as follows: Chris Eubank Jr. vs. Conor Benn in the main event, supported by Catterall vs. Essuman, Azim vs. Abdullayev, Riakporhe vs. Welch, Gilley vs. Davis, and Talon vs. Shahid, a night destined to deliver unforgettable action under the London lights.